And baby, I ain't happy, baby.
Sometimes you just really gotta let it burn.
Yeah.
Welcome to Callbacks. This is your co-host, Sam Salem. And to my right, the camera's left.
Mm-hmm.
He is the big bird to my Elmo.
Ooh.
He is a good guy. I put a lot of effort into this one.
I need a little bit more. Thank you.
He is one of the realest in the game. If you see him in the alleyway, he gonna smile at you and say, "Don't worry about it, baby."
Yeah, don't worry about it at all.
Does that mean anything? I have no idea. Can I get a redo?
Racial undertone.
Cut. What's my line? Can someone feed me my line?
Yeah, all of our audience in the back.
This is Danny Sellers, a.k.a. Deacon Dan, a.k.a. Lil Dan Dan, a.k.a. Guest Preacher of the Week, a.k.a. @FollowSellers. Hello, Danny.
What's happening, little babies? Callbacks, another episode of Callbacks. We're here. It's Saturday morning. Early, dog. Getting it in. I'm excited to be here.
Man.
It's hoodie season, too.
Now that it's fall, I can really start dressing.
Start dressing, my boy.
I'm going to be honest. I got the black Air Force Ones on today.
That's very... I saw that, too, and I clutched my pearl.
I'm feeling creased and marked up black Air Force Ones. If you don't look up, type Black Air Force One meme if you're someone who doesn't understand what Black Air Force Ones means.
Yeah, I'm worried. I should have brought my fucking pistol. This is insane.
But it just means I'm...
Got that file on you?
I'm on demon time.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. When they're creased up, especially too, that's even more scary.
Sometimes as a substitute teacher, I purposely wear Black Air Force Ones because kids are always trying to like pull a fast one on the substitute teachers.
You just pull your feet out like, oh, you got something to say, huh?
And there's been, I don't know if I mentioned on the pod before, but there's a time where I walked in, or I wore Black Air Force Ones into school, and this little like freshman walked into the classroom, saw me, saw I was wearing Black Air Force Ones, turned right back around and shouted to his friends, like, "There's a white man wearing Black Air Force Ones in here. I'm done. I'm going home." And he just walked out the classroom. Yeah. And
the reputation white men have at schools, I think having the Air Force Ones is a nice added touch.
Yeah. You know, I just gotta kids aren't scared of much. So anything you can do to keep them scared. What's our mental health? This is our trademark favorite starting segment. Mental health check with Danny Sellers. Danny Sellers, mental health check. Trademark.
Look, my mental health is just sleepy. It's sleepy. I need a nap. I need a fucking nap. You know when babies supposed to take a nap and they don't, and now they're cranky? I need more sleep. I need 8+ hours more often. I need melatonin. I need a good bed.
I feel that. But I feel like I'm horrible at taking naps. I either just scroll on my phone and then I don't take the nap, or I fall asleep for 6 hours and then it's just like I did that I was like, I'm gonna go work out. And then I was like, let me just lay down for 1 second. And then I woke up and it was dark outside and I canceled. I was supposed to like go do comedy. I just canceled all my plans. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna.
First of all, we're getting old enough to where you kind of have to listen to your body sometimes. And it's like when you're sleeping, sometimes it means you just need to go to sleep, especially as hard as we go sometimes. But also, we're pawpaws kind of. We're getting pawpaw age.
We're pawpaws. No, we're not. We're 30, dog.
All right. Well, do you think that? I think you're the only person in the room that doesn't think that you're closer to being pawpaw than you aren't to being pawpaw.
Okay, here's the one. Let's get a little divisive right up top. This is why I disagree. My least favorite thing, and I've been guilty of this. My least favorite thing in the world is people turn 30 and they act like they're the oldest people in the world.
No, it's not. I feel good. I work out. I look good. I'm not saying I'm the
He works out. He looks good. Just saying. Any eligible singles?
Got it, the means. No, it's not that I feel like an old ass man. It's that when you get to that age, though, your body first starts to feel things that it never felt. Like, oh, I can't just do this anymore without stretching or without whatever. You can still do those things. It just takes sometimes a little bit of massaging and warming up to do it.
Sure,
and that's the first. When you feel that for the first time, it's like a wake up call. Like, oh, like my back pain doesn't just go away after like having a shot at Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? And getting some coochie. It's like it's still there.
So aggressive. Yeah. Okay. I'm with that. Definitely. Yeah. Now
I'm not
30s. Like as a kid, like I see a meme like. As a kid, you fall off a roof and you're just like, good to go.
Right. You just army roll off.
But then like, working a desk job at your standing desk for like 4 hours, and then all of a sudden the next day you're just like done for the day.
Exactly.
That part makes sense. I'm just not on the. There's been plenty of times where I was back home performing comedy, and I said I went to Maple Grove High School, and there's people in the crowd that went to either that high school or the rival high school, and they're like, oh yeah, I went to that too, but just ages before your time. And I'm just like, oh, when'd you graduate? They're like 2010. I'm like, ma'am, I graduated 2011.
Yeah.
Like I just hate when people turn 30 and they just assume they're older than everybody. It's like, it's not that old.
Oh, I used to love too back in the day when girls would like try to front on you like, I'm too older for you. It's like, girl, we were in high school at all at the same time. Let me talk to you first. Let me holler at you. Like if you was a senior and I was a freshman, let me holler at you for a second. Let me talk to you.
In high school or once you're out of high school, you mean?
Like if in high school age, if I was 14 and you were say 17, 18, at any given point, not when I was in high school, after the fact.
Oh yeah.
Like if we're like, if
it's 20, a high school reunion or something like.
I'm 22 and you're 25, 26. Or, even maybe even college. I'm 18, you're 22. Man, we go to school together. Let me holler at you.
That's fair. I thought you meant like as a 14-year-old freshman.
No, that's crazy.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, right. You look thick today. If you're a freshman getting a senior baddie, you one of the chosen one.
Yeah, that's
it happens rarely. I feel like sophomore boy to senior girl. I think that's like you playing the game on Madden, but it's not the craziest thing. Freshman.
Oh, the difficulty setting is.
Yeah, the difficult setting is high. Freshman to seniors, like something's wrong with that lady, probably.
Yeah, that's because like freshman boys still look like sixth graders.
Yeah,
and senior girls are like,
grown up.
Kind of. I mean,
maturity.
Not that we view them that way, but
yeah, right. I know.
Damn, what are you trying to say, Danny? No, you're right.
Thinking about my maturity when I was 14 versus 17, 18 is totally different. It's two different humans.
Yeah.
But 21-year-old versus 25, it's like, all right, man.
Yeah, that's pretty similar.
Let me get your number real quick, please.
But the 21-year-old's just trying to use the 25-year-old for no rental car fees.
Yeah, shout out to rental car fees. What's the stupidest car you ever rented?
Oh, not the Dodge Charger. What's the other one that's kind of
Challenger?
Yes. My wife's car broke down, and like they're like, oh yeah, you get a discount at this rental car place. Like, it's going to be like $15 a day. So like, sure, great. Well, that's very cheap. We'll do that. And then the only car they had left was a blacked out Dodge Challenger.
Mine was the exact same. I was going to say the exact same.
And I honestly felt like the biggest tool bag in the world.
Yeah. But they're fun as hell to drive.
No, I hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
God, who are you? You want a fucking minivan, huh? Don't you? Are you going to be a minivan dad?
I will not be a dad, God willing. But minivan was my first car.
Would you run it back? Like if you had like a lot of stuff to carry, would you ever run it back?
I mean, I would try to go SUV, but honestly, you see a Honda Odyssey lately?
Yeah, I have. That's why I asked the question.
Fire.
That's crazy, Sam. You would really rock a minivan again?
Bro, I can pull it off. You know when Russell Westbrook, an NBA player, very fashion forward guy, he'll show up wearing a skirt sometimes and people are like, what are you doing? He's got the confidence. I'm the Russell Westbrook of minivans.
Oh, okay.
I can pull it off.
Amen. All right. Well, yeah, mine was going to be the Challenger too. I rented a Challenger. I think
but
twice.
On purpose?
No, it was similar. Well, I needed a rental car. And then when I got there, look, these rental car places, they know when you're a young black man trying to stunt for the weekend. So you get there, you land on a Friday morning, they know you're trying to stunt all weekend. So they're like, look, I'll give you this Challenger, for only $3 more than your Camry you was going to get a day. And they still making some kind of commission off that shit from upselling you. And I was just like, yes, I will take this ratchet black man car. You get pulled over probably 8 times in 2 days. But you know what? I'm going to have a great time in North Carolina for the weekend. And it was fun. It was fun as hell. It's still on my list of cars that I might buy. Trade my Jeep in.
I'm ending our friendship the day you get once you enter your Dodge Challenger.
You think a Challenger is more douchey or whatever than a Jeep? I feel like a Jeep is pretty. That's up there.
But you're not an obnoxious Jeep owner. I don't like the Jeep owners who are like, we got the wave. We got the Jeep wave.
Yeah, people don't even wave out here. They wave a lot in Chicago, though.
Yeah.
They don't wave out here in LA.
I don't know. You look cool. I feel like in LA, though, you can put like the Jeep at the beach somehow just makes sense. You're like, I'm doing the...
That's what I'm saying. People hike
That's
a
a
little
vibe.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get sand at the beach. Like, don't worry. Sand.
But the Challenger in LA, it's like, okay, you're going to go on that entry ramp and go 60 miles an hour and then just have to
Stop.
slam the brakes
Yeah.
and then stop and go traffic.
That is the only annoying thing. Having a sports car in LA does feel not as fun. Like having a motorcycle in LA is not fun.
Yeah.
Because you're in traffic, you're lane splitting. It's like, this is chaotic. You can't just open it up.
Right. That's true. Guys, we're back with a little solo, just the Midwest Boyz.
Solita. What is solo in Spanish? El solos nostros.
You're just adding verb tenses onto the... You can't just add nosotros to...
I feel like you can add anything in life in nosotros and it'll be a little bit better. Los nostros. So,
welcome to Callbacks, sponsored by Duolingo.
it's iPhone.
But yeah, we're back with another just the Midwest Boyz, and our callback today. We mentioned this is a Saturday morning that we are recording this on, so no better time to talk about Saturday morning cartoons. Please drink that
RIP.
coffee a little louder.
Yeah, they need to hear this. This is ASMR. This is
The McDonald's iced coffee.
macchiato. Stop fucking playing with me. now I'm fucking pissed off.
The McDonald's macchiato.
Now I'm mad.
That's
I'm
like,
playing mad.
that's like the struggle meal of coffees. McDonald's macchiato.
Brother, I woke up 45 minutes before we started to record. I'm sleepy, dog. Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. So look, I don't know what the kids are doing these days. I mean, I guess they're just on YouTube in the morning. But there was a time, I don't know. Like, what are the Saturday morning? Have you been around kids in the morning recently?
It's like Netflix, like Coco Melon.
Yeah. Or like the YouTube like shows and stuff too, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's crazy, and it's all of us. We all have the on-demand features now. But the thing about Saturday morning cartoons was nice is that you had no choice to what was on. So like you had to get up by a certain time or else you're gonna miss the cartoon.
Right.
And you just had to watch what you had. And a lot of times some of the shows would be like in succession. So it's like, oh, Dragon Ball Z is on or whatever's on. I gotta see what's happening now so that the next episode I know what's going on. And it's like, if I don't catch it, I don't catch it.
Yeah.
So you had to like force kids to kind of get up and get your day started. Versus now, I feel like kids can just sleep in until whatever. If they want to.
Kids these days don't understand the struggle of Saturday morning cartoons.
No, I'm not saying we would stay to watch cartoons. We was like mowing the lawn and like,
Right.
I'm just saying just getting up, like getting out of bed. Even if you're have a TV in your room, like getting out of bed, getting some juice or something to come back to watch it versus like, I can just lay here on my iPad.
Yeah. But yeah, I think to your point, watching 2000s Saturday morning cartoons hit a little bit different with your wild berry Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
With the toaster strudel. Team toaster strudel or Pop-Tart?
Toaster strudel for sure.
Which flavor though?
I mean, the cherries always bust. The wild berry goes stupid with the pink. I mean, the blue little icing.
That's Pop-Tart.
But I think
Did I make a toaster strudel?
Toaster strudel had one too though. Toaster strudel had the blue icing joint. I'm pretty sure it was like wild berry or something like that.
Yeah. That's other things. Yellow dye number 7. Y'all kids don't know nothing about that. We was off the red dye 5.
Yeah.
I don't even know the names of them.
Intestines going stupid doing numbers.
I love the cream cheese toaster strudel.
Sam, why are you doing it? I feel like you're bullshit now.
I know. I knew you were gonna react. That was my favorite. The fruit was too tart. I like the cream cheese flavored, savory.
I could just imagine you as a kid, like an old man, like walking downstairs with a robe on with like a fake coffee mug, like, these damn Pop-Tarts. Why'd y'all give me the cherry ones? I wanted the...
Yeah, cherry's gross.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the point of having a Pop-Tart if it's not going to be like dessert? It's supposed to be dessert.
Yeah, like give me the cinnamon one then.
Oh, gosh. Let us know. Are you a toaster strudel guy or ma'am? Or are you a Pop-Tart guy or ma'am? I feel like real ones are, you got to be, I don't buy toaster strudels anymore. I will buy some Pop-Tarts here and then for like snacks, whatever. But toaster strudels at this big age feels like kind of childish.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do is because I would make 2 toaster strudels at a time, and then you get 2 frosting packets, and I would try to Yeah, I would try to make the one packet between both of them so then I could just eat the other packet plain. Why do you look at me like that?
Because you have a lot of serial killer tendencies that concern me a little bit. And I'm being honest. This is authentic, uncut conversation.
This is an intervention. You're like, bring him in. All my friends and family are like, Sam.
A bunch of icing packet, used icing packets. Like, Sam, you use these are all the icing.
You never ate the frosting plain.
No, I always put it on the joint. I mean, like there might be like little. You squeeze it out after there's barely any left.
Sure. But I'm saying you never just wanted to like, let me just get a big old bite of this frosting.
Sam, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not doing that.
As a child.
I was still a grown ass man as a child.
You can't. Okay. Apparently I eat toaster strudels wrong. Apparently cream cheese isn't cool.
All right, but I think toaster strudels sales reports would also say that cream cheese was a less favorable slap.
Toaster strudel company, Kellogg's, who runs Toaster Strudel.
Yeah.
If you are listening, please send us the sales report.
From 1998 to 2004.
This is definitely going on social media for a poll because whatever. I just have a better taste buds than the rest of you. Y'all ketchup on your fries, not as good as y'all make it out to be. Cherry toaster, fruit flavored toaster strudels.
What's your go-to for the sauce on the fries?
Ranch. Honestly,
Really?
I raw dog fries a lot. I just go no
I do
sauce.
a lot of times too, though. I do that a lot of times. I wouldn't say raw dog is kind of aggressive. I don't think you should say that in front of our family, but
you say so much more aggressive.
Yeah, but that's my brand though. I can do that because I'm what is that? I'm like
you're edgelord.
Yeah, I'm edgy.
Edgelord Danny. Okay, so we haven't even gotten to the Saturday morning cartoon. So what?
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What were we?
Oh, favorite ones. What's some of your favorites?
Okay. Do you remember Pinky and the Brain?
Yeah, that was on Saturday morning.
Yeah, the two. So I didn't have cable, so I'd watch all the WB.
But at that moment, it did have some slaps.
Yeah, and Pinky and the Brain, where it's like two lab rats, and one of them was really smart, and the other one was Pinky, and Pinky would be like, "What are we gonna do today, Brain?" Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Yeah,
and it's just this rat trying to take over the world. That's the thing about the cartoons of those days were like absolutely unhinged. Like even Animaniacs. You watched that one?
Yeah.
Dog, watch Animaniacs as an adult. There's so many adult references in like even the theme song is like a reference to Bill Clinton going on Arsenio Hall playing the saxophone.
Yeah, right. Oh, or the worst was Ren and Stimpy. I remember.
Oh yeah, I never really watched that, but I know it. Yeah,
but I remember my mom was like, "Hold on, why you can't watch this?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" But it's like when you're an adult, it's clear that these are the references.
Yeah, like I want to see what, like I feel like it was just a bunch of coked up writers on these kids
100%.
shows. Like Animaniacs, it's like literally like some overly voluptuous rabbit or whatever animal they are. And it would be like this little supposed to be child. What are the Animaniacs? Who even knows?
Yeah.
Going, hello, nurse. And like ogling. And it's like, this is a child.
But I feel like sometimes too, those shows that subconsciously they try to make them watchable for parents too.
Yeah.
So that they could watch with their kid, like not be just like, this sucks while their kid is watching it. Like, I genuinely feel like that was kind of part of it.
Yeah.
To get like subliminals in. So like, okay, the parents can kind of watch it too. But one of my favorite.
But well, wait, so I just real quick on that. I think it's funny though, like then the conservative will be like, you're not allowed to watch SpongeBob because SpongeBob is gay.
Yeah, he was gay.
Great, but it like the show is not like whatever. But then it's like, okay, and then the Animaniacs is just, or Johnny Bravo. You remember Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, he was horny.
We probably talked about it. The whole plot of Johnny Bravo,
like assaulting women,
is just him sexually aggressively trying to hit on women.
Yeah, not a good
and just
person.
trying to, yeah. Also, the Animaniacs, I had to look it up. According to the fandom wiki, they are half dog, half cat.
Ooh.
So they're out there blending. That's an abomination to God's creation. Ogling women. And you're gonna say that you can't watch SpongeBob?
Look.
Anyway, so what were the shows that you
my
were?
My first one is controversial because it contradicts what I brought this topic up for. Power Rangers. I feel like Power Rangers is and were the Saturday morning show for a generation. It was not a cartoon technically, but Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or some of the other ones that came after, like that was the thing.
Can I be honest with you? Even as a kid, I'm like, this is corny as heck.
What? You was never a Power Rangers person?
Corny.
Sam, you was probably watching C-SPAN and eating your cream cheese. You were never a Power Rangers. Not even like the Mighty Morphin joints.
I don't even know the difference, movies. Honestly, I just knew like with my
Black Power Ranger.
I was gonna say with my friends, I just knew like the Black Power Ranger was the coolest. And then it was
horrible
just
hairline
like,
though.
And then it was just like.
You ever see this hairline?
No.
The actor?
No, it's pretty bad.
It's treacherous. It's like
I got a bad hairline.
You've seen the meme.
I got a bad hairline too, so.
Let me see. Black Power Ranger hairline.
Shout out the bad hairline representation. No, I just knew that like, you know, the misogyny of, you know, early elementary school had to be like, no, you can't make me the yellow one because the yellow was a girl, right? Is that true?
I think she was also Asian, which is kind of crazy.
Okay, well, why'd you have to bring that up?
I didn't make the character. The dude did.
I know, but why is that crazy? Why would it be crazy?
With the Black Ranger, the Yellow Ranger.
Oh, that's what I'm slow. The Black Power Ranger was black and the Yellow Power Ranger was Asian. Dang, I never even put that together. That is crazy. That's wild. Why? Don't give me that look.
Because, you know, all of a sudden you don't see color. Bounce back, Sam. If you're gonna be racist, at least have a comeback.
I'm not. I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, but anyways, that Power Rangers was a stupid slap. Also, Pokemon. Now, were you like so religious that y'all couldn't do Pokemon too?
For a moment, yeah. My mom said you can't watch Pokemon. Yeah.
I feel like in the Midwest, a lot of people couldn't. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon was like, at first, it was like, hold on. Back then, most people, it was a hesitancy to start.
Right.
Playing.
The 90s was a crazy time for moms and like
100%.
Being just ultra like evangelical. And so I think my mom hung out with a bunch of those women. So she was like, because they were like, oh, you can't watch Pokemon and Harry Potter. Yeah. She's like, yeah, don't watch that. And then
Harry Potter, yeah.
And then she took a look at it for herself and was like, oh, this is fine. I don't.
Yeah, Harry Potter was another one. I was like, okay, I guess. The Pokemon was a super slap, and then you got into like, the X-Men joints, the superhero stuff, like the Spider-Man, the X-Men. Those went crazy. Those went double platinum for sure.
Double platinum
in the morning. Oh my god! It was always funny too. The worst part of Saturday mornings when you would wake up late and you would only catch like the weird like animal, like PBS animal shows where it's like these kids like going to the zoos and stuff and like,
right.
Oh yeah, we're going to the.
Speaking of that, Zaboomafoo. You ever watch Zaboomafoo back in the day?
I think it sounds familiar. Is that like the weird animal?
It's two brothers and a lemur.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And they're just
that went crazy. Those weren't like Saturday morning cartoons. Those were just like the PBS and like the
Zoom. Remember Zoom?
No, what's that?
You didn't have cable and you never watched Zoom?
No.
Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom.
I have no idea what that is.
All right.
I had cable for a hot moment though.
Okay.
So we were watching Out of the Box. So maybe that's what I was. Remember that?
Out of the Box was stupid.
Out of the Box.
That was stupid.
Out of the Box. But what's Zoom?
Zoom was this PBS show. It came on after school though. So this technically wasn't Saturday morning. And it was live action. It wasn't cartoons. I'm off the rails now, of course. But it was kids like around our age at that time, maybe a little bit older, anywhere from like 12 to 15, 16. And they would just do like science experiments and like crafts and stuff. And like skits.
Yeah.
And it was just like every, at 4 to 4:30 or 5 or whatever. And they would like do battery, like all the stuff you do in science class now, but it was like in a cool little setting. But it was just like, I don't know what it was that made it so, I don't know if it was the actors that made it popular and cool and funny or what, but I feel like most people know and remember Zoom from like the early 2000s. If you remember Zoom, please put it in the comments, DM.
Oh, maybe I've not seen this, but yeah, this is back. This was like 90s, yeah, and all the logos just went hard back then.
Yeah.
Like the zebra striped
Yeah,
orange and yellow, like the all that logo type Fresh Prince era of colors.
Yeah, it was a slap. I mean, this is early 2000s, so this was probably a little bit after all that. But yeah, shout out to Zoom, man. Zoom.
Yeah. Saturday morning cartoons. I think my version of Saturday morning cartoons now is college football. Just like
bro, I woke up today, put the TV on, caught the last like 15 minutes of College Game Day before I left. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
Like just being able to put on and like hear picks about games, hear the crowds as you making a coffee, putting your drawers on, brushing your teeth.
I think I'm the sports fan that sports leagues hate now because I don't actually even care about the games that much. I just like the build up and the drama, like and the Twitter memes that come from all of it.
Like a theater nerd.
Yeah, I'm just watching it for like the NBA is my Kardashians.
you're
like, yeah, the games are cool. Sure, I'll watch the playoffs, but really, like, who's got beef?
That's your Vanderpump Rules.
That's my man.
Steph versus LeBron.
Damian Lillard's trying to force a trade. He needs to get to Miami. How is he going to make it happen?
That is funny how our girls are so like, wow, sports are on. Why are you so watching sports? It's like, ma'am, you watch bad TV too. We all watch bad TV.
Yeah, I just watch it for the drama of it, for sure. Anyway, any other Saturday morning cartoons you got to shout out?
Nah, man. Shout out to the Saturday morning cartoons. Also, this might lead into my mental health check. Shout out to Saturday morning routines. Like when you don't have, like when you have your routine that can just make your day better.
Yeah.
Whether it be, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna go drink some coffee, walk outside, I'm gonna smoke some, whatever it is people do, to kind of start their day when they have their day to themselves is just, even today, I'm sleepy, but having the ability just to get up and kind of do what I wanted to do for those first 45 minutes changed my mood completely.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like this is very much the same category as cream cheese. Toaster strudels are my favorite. My morning routine, the thing that gets me out of bed in the morning is Wordle.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna keep hitting my alarm, so it's like one thing to like just get my brain activated and going. I reach for my phone and I'm just like, let me do my Wordle real quick.
Yeah, sometimes having a stimulant outside of your phone helps. Like just your phone, like scrolling.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna turn the TV on. I'm gonna do, turn music on. I'm open the blinds just to kind of get my brain out of this like rhythm of about to fall back to sleep. But
yeah.
Shout out to Saturday morning routine.
That was our Saturday morning cartoon, Saturday morning routine. That was hardly about Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
Big.
Get real off topic. Let's get to our final segment that you love so much. It's Danny's Isms, a.k.a. Life Lessons with Danny.
My ism this week is sleep in, my friend. Sleep in.
It's expensive to go outside.
It's expensive to go outside.
The meme, you ever been so broke you have sleep for dinner?
Yeah.
Just have sleep for a social life.
It's sleep. I'm taking shots of sleep. A little sleep in the
I'm
shot.
microdosing sleep.
Bruh, sleep in, man. I know we just talked, it might be contradictory. I just talked about, your routine, whatever. Sometimes rest and to sit in your bed, butt ass naked and watching TV.
Yeah, sleep in, then do the routine.
Yeah. Right. Or do the routine later. Like, there was some point this week that I had stuff to do later in the day, or I had a late night, and then I had stuff to do at like 2. And I was like, well, I'm going to stay up. I could force myself to work out and do this stuff, but like, no, I'm going to sleep until like 11:30. So I didn't get home until 2. I was working. And I'm going to get my day started then,
Yeah.
And it's just sometimes getting that extra little hour or 2 sleep to catch up. Because also we forget, when you don't get sleep on one day and you don't make that up immediately, it carries over into the other days. You know what I'm saying? Like you get 4 hours of sleep on Monday, then you only get 6 hours, and then you only get 5, and you maybe get 7. It's like by Friday, you need to get a nice 8 to 9 hours to make up for the sleep that you haven't gotten, the deficit of rest for that week. So, yeah, man, that's my mental health. That's my ism this week is rest, dog. Sleep in.
Can't be depressed if you're asleep.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, you're right. My dream's been crazy lately, but Yeah.
You have some crazy dreams. My dreams, I haven't been having dreams like that. I've been sleeping hard as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a dream last night that just felt like I was watching a meme. Like it was whatever. We're about to get out of here. This has been a slower paced episode. So shout out everyone who's still this far in the episode.
Thank you for being a friend.
But real quick, last night I had this dream where this guy was shouting. He's like, "You messed up my hair." And it was this dude who like, you know, like when you get like the line shaped into the side of the head,
Yeah.
but it just was like super uneven and looked crazy.
And you did it?
And no, and it, like it was just me like it was just like me watching this like barbershop scene unfold, and then the head barber like yells at the barber who did is like, "Just go home," and the barber who did is like, "No, let me say." He's like, "No, go home. I'm gonna fix this hair. I'm the one who has to do it." And then he just pulled a bunch of plantains out of his pants and started using the plantains as drumsticks and drumming a beat. And then he gave this man the most immaculate hairline of all time. So when people say dreams mean something, someone please tell me what that means.
Yeah, that's a crazy brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Fixing hairlines and drumming with plantains.
Yeah, this is just loose bananas. It's crazy.
Yeah. They might have been plátanos fritos. Who knows?
Ay.
I did not like that eye. That eye did not. Quit just saying nosotros.
That's a word, though.
Nosotros is?
Okay, so can I speak my language? Nosotros.
Sorry, I forgot you're Afro-Latino.
Yeah, I'm Afro-Latino. El Callbacks es nosotros. Mi llamo es...
All right, before Danny just starts saying more crazy stuff. Again, this is a little more laid back episode. Look, we got crazy stuff. I'm back. Yeah. I'm probably at this time, I'm back with family, doing family stuff. Danny's in the editing trenches. So we appreciate you guys for listening. Follow him at Follow Sellers. I'm at Samuel Sleeves. Join my email list, link in bio on my Instagram, so then I can tour to your city.
Link in bios.
Yeah.
All right, little babies. We'll see you next week.
Get home safe.